So David Justice is coming for black women's favorite preference / exotical, Halle Berry. Her former husband recently stated why he divorced actress Halle Berry back in the 90s. And I'm sure we all remember, oh, what a beautiful couple. Him 6'3", her America's darling. And she's one of my favorite actresses, by the way. But just because somebody is my favorite or a favorite actress doesn't mean I'm not going to call them out. Many of us peeped a long time ago that Halle, in my opinion, was the problem within her marriages or relationships. And as this coworker told me many moons ago about Halle Berry, he felt like she was the type that had to be told that she was beautiful all the time. So what did David Justice say? And it's not going to be verbatim. He said that she did not strike him as being like a motherly type, and she didn't cook and she didn't clean. So you have people online, women in the sisterhood, of course, and you have the son husbands that they raise stating, oh, that's Halle Berry. She is too beautiful to be cooking and cleaning and washing your drawers. You should be doing all of that for her. Many of those women in the sisterhood with that mindset will never get married. And if they do get married, they're not going to stay married. What do y'all think is the purpose of the woman for the man? We were put on the earth for the man, to be his helpmeet. Now, he's for us as well, obviously, but we were definitely put here to be a man's helpmeet. And this triggers a lot of women. So I'm not talking to the ones of you who this would trigger. I'm not talking to you. And I remember I made the comment about Halle Berry's the man that she's with now. I said, it's not a flex that he finally got her. It's not a flex at all. Halle has aged out of most men's, what's the word? Back in her heyday, when she was 25, maybe even 30, she had 1,000 men at her door ready to wife her up. They would have got what David Justice got, but they wanted her based on her beauty and her body. She got a banging body. But I said it's not a flex that her current boyfriend has her. She's done running the streets. And when you hear women ask the question, why aren't baddies married? Why are more plain Janes married? And I answered that in a video some time ago. Baddies typically don't or can't get married because they think they're too fine to be married. Or it's not even that. They think that they deserve a man that might be higher than they're able to get. You know, even with men of value, they might like to play with like the garden tools type women. You had these women being flued out and everything. But are they wives? Kevin Samuels used to say that a man of value would rather pick an adjustable 6, that's a direct quote from him, than pick one of these women that thinks that they are a 9 and a 10. Those women are going to be a headache. And Halle Berry at one point, she clapped back and said, when people said she couldn't keep a man, and she was like, well, what makes you think I want to keep a man? I don't want to keep the wrong one. That wasn't a flex, baby. And I never talk like that. It was not a flex, sweetie. You, because of the way she looked, she was always looking for the next best man, period. And as much as I don't really care for Devin Franklin, that's why he divorced Megan Good. And I mean, I'm glad that she found happiness somewhere else. But she didn't strike me really as a wifey wife type either. And he probably also let some of those bitter broads in his church, you know, be in his ear too. But that's another story. So I just wanted to chime in on this whole Halle Berry, David Justice thing because people are tripping. saying that she's too fine to be cooking and cleaning. So then she don't need to be a wife. And the people that feel that way, they don't be a wife then. And that's my topic for today.